This is News at Prime. While we wait for our guest in Kenya to connect, let's bring you this story in the meantime. The Pretoria High Court has for the first time heard how the Senzo Meyiwa murder case came to have two dockets. Warrant Officer Meshack Makhubo has been testifying in a trial within a trial, which is looking into the admissibility of confession statements taken from two of the five accused. Mnisi has this report.
Pretoria High Court had never heard about how the second docket in the Senzo Meyiwa murder case came to be. Well, Warrant Officer Meshack Makhubo says he was appointed by the police minister and the national commissioner as one of the investigators in the murder of the soccer star, and amongst them, the case had no leader. But what led to a division in the investigating team was varying views, birthing a new docket.
On the meetings that we held, there were different opinions, and that is when we divided into two teams. It naturally happened because we had different opinions, and that is why even when the suspects were arrested, we were not informed, myself and Colonel Buthelezi.
Currently, the court is hearing the case of docket 636, which lists the 5 men as suspects in the murder of the soccer star. Docket 375, which lists all the people who were in the house, was not enrolled. The state had previously said that a final determination will be made based on the credibility findings in the current trial. Makhubo says both dockets were taken to the NPA for consideration.
Yes, this matter was not filed yet, and what makes me to say that is because the minister, when he appointed us, he said there were 40 members that were investigating this matter, and he had dismissed all of them, and he was now appointing the 4 of us.
So was there any consultation with the state prosecutor or the director of public prosecutions in relation to your independent opinions?
Yes, that is correct. Even though I would not recall the date, but it was
2019.
But it was in the year 2019. We were in Advocate Baloyi's office to speak about this particular case, and I have given Advocate Baloyi my opinion about the investigation of my different opinion, and we left the docket in Mr. Baloyi's office. It was myself and Colonel Buthelezi, and after that, whilst we were still there, then Colonel Gininda came with another docket. Then there were 2 dockets.
Makhubo says he still has both dockets and was never relieved of his duties as an investigator in the docket before court. This development, however, is according to the state not relevant to the court proceedings at the moment, which is a trial within a trial looking into the admissibility of the confession statements allegedly made by Sibia and accused number 2, Bongani Ntanzi. The state is basing this on Makhubo's concession that he was not involved in taking these confessions.
To start with, my lord, we'll ask that the evidence of this witness be struck off the record as irrelevant. The evidence of Warrant Officer Makhubo.
Sorry, before you start, what's the time now?
It's 12:34, my lord.
Okay.
Yes. That his evidence be struck off the record as hearsay evidence and as being irrelevant. He can make no contribution on his own admission, my lord. He can make no contribution regarding the issues that this court is seized with.
After delays caused by slight changes in legal representation and the application to reopen Sibia's case, the court finally got to hear closing arguments in the trial within a trial. This will then be followed by a judgment. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mnisi at the High Court in Pretoria.